Hello. I'm not even sure if I'm on. Hello. Just making sure I'm on. Hello. Okay, I am on. Cool. Okay. Hello. I don't know if you guys can hear me, if you ladies can hear me. I just felt really compelled to have to come on tonight. Um, just to have a moment with you all, because I think that everybody, as a collective, we're all pretty much feeling the same thing. And I just wanted to come on and say, I see you, I feel you, you are held, you are heard, you are loved. If anybody needed to hear these messages right now, I just want to share that with you. I also want to give permission. Things are going to get crazy if they're not already right now. I want to give you permission to step back. What I mean by that is you don't have to consume everything that people are posting. You could put your phone off. You can walk stuck in the psychology of it. This is just human nature. We just get stuck and we focus and we can't seem to pull ourselves apart. I really want you to be mindful of what is happening inside your body as you are reading things. Your mental and emotional health is so vital right now in this time. So I just want to tell you, even though you've probably heard other people say it, but I just feel like I really need to share this with you right now, that tune into your body, tune into what you're feeling, what does that look like, and then do what is necessary. I want to take a few seconds to show you all how to do a body scan. I would love to do breath work, but I'm not certified in that, but I can tell you there are amazing people. I can post their names later that are offering free breath work sessions online. Incredible women. And I just did a session. If anybody watched my stories, you saw me crying, and there is room for all of that. You are allowed to have all of the emotions. There's nothing wrong. This is part of the human mess. We're spiritual beings living a human mess right now, and I just feel really compelled to come on here and give you permission to just sit with it. We don't have to know why. We don't have to question what's coming. We don't have to go back in the past and be angry. Like, there's room for all of it, but you can sit and be a loving witness to it. So let's just practice emptying out all the breath you have right now. Let's start with emptying out all our breath. I'm not going to do breath work, but I'm going to show you how to do a body scan. For those of you who think this is weird, cool. But just try it. It's going to feel good. So what I like to do is I put a hand on my heart and I put a hand on my belly. And I'm going to just empty out all of my air first. So let's just push all the air out. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Even when you think you have none left, keep going. Now deep breath in. Fill that stomach and hold. And then release. Let's do it again. Deep breath in. And release. 2 more times. In. And release. 1 last time. In. And release. Now, in this state of stillness, I want you, if you haven't already, close your eyes. And I want you to just ask your body what it needs. What is it feeling? Where is it feeling? Just sit with it. I want to give you permission to give yourself whatever it is you need right now. If you want to yell, yell. If you want to cry, cry. If you want to dance, dance. You have permission to feel all of it, and you don't have to label any of it. You're allowed to just sit and be a loving witness to what is happening right now. As the days and the weeks come, I do want you to practice. That is one simple thing. Practice. Just get back into your body. I feel that we start spiraling, and when we start spiraling, there is no way to pull ourselves out. So you need to get back. You are here. You are safe. You are loved. You are held. You are, everything you're feeling is valid. Get back into your body. What do you need right now? I want you to trust that things are happening as they need to be. I want you to trust yourself in this. I think that as a collective, we need to get back to love. There are really only two emotions, fear and love. And I know that it is this really scary time. Trust me, I sent my son to live with his grandparents just as a precautionary method, okay? So like, I get it. I need you to just be. Journaling helps a lot. Breath work, as I said, I'm gonna put the names in the comments here. There are sessions happening live that you can just jump on and be a part of. They're totally free. Moving your body in any way, shape, or form. So on my YouTube channel, I have a ton of exercises, and I think other people are putting up workout programs too. Not that I think you have to work out, but I think movement really helps move the energy. Getting outside, having some fresh air, even if it's just in your backyard. Fresh air is so important, especially the sun, vitamin D. Even though we're going to get a lot of snow, who cares? Get outside. Pull yourself away from your devices. This is the time to write, dance, create something, learn something new. Take this as a time for you to do something, that thing you said you were going to do once you had the time. Now you probably have it. Do the thing, right? You can learn something new. You can focus on self-care. Read a book, you know, do some puzzles, do whatever you need to do, but pull away from your screen. When we are too focused on the screen, it is going to impact you, and it's going to impact how you're showing up. I know for myself, I've had to tell Mark a lot of times, I'm not having a conversation anymore, right? Give yourself that permission to tell those you love that you're not going to engage in any more of this conversation if you're not feeling like it's serving your highest version of you. Okay? And that's not being, I don't think it's called being ignorant or naive. I just think that knowing what you need right now and giving it to yourself and being able to come back to a conversation if necessary in the future is okay. So give yourself that permission. I also want to tell you that from darkness we rise. From darkness we rise, and you are magic, and as a collective we can stick this out together. We just all have to remember that we're a collective together. It's not you and against me and us against them. It's a collective. So everybody does their part, everybody shows up and does their part, and you do your part for you, okay? So I'm going to speak a lot to the mental, emotional health because I think that as a collective, everybody is feeling it, and I want to give you permission. Just take that permission, shut the stuff off, go do something else. Move your body, write, yell, scream, go do whatever, have a nap, but ask yourself, what do I need right now in this moment? And then give it to you. Give that to yourself. So I just wanted to jump in and just tell you all that I love you, and we will figure it out. We will figure out whatever this is going to be, our new reality, but just don't lose hope, okay? Hope, I honestly believe, is important. It's magic. It's powerful. Don't lose hope. Really, just love on yourself, love on others, and that. So, wow. So if this helped in any way, let me know. I will, as I said, get off and I will tag the people that are doing breath work that I know coming this week. I just did one with Sophie Kesner tonight at 6. It was an amazing, amazing breathwork session, and then there was movement after, and I just had like an opening. It just ripped me right open. A lot of tears were shed, but I feel so much lighter. Then there's Janelle, both of these girls I've already interviewed for my podcast. That's another thing. I have a podcast. It's on Spotify now. So you got a lot of time. Go listen to that. But no, that's just a shameless plug. But I will tag the girls that are doing these free breathwork sessions. If you've never done breathwork like that, it is an incredible experience, something totally different. One day I hope to be able to offer that to my clients as well. But I just want you to know that in this moment, you are held, you are loved, you are safe. What you feel, I validate you. I see it. Just give yourself what you need in this moment. So I don't know if there's comment there with me. And yes, I will give you the names right now. So Sophie Kesner, I'll write it down. And then I know that Samantha Skelly as well is doing morning breath work. And I think Janelle, I forget how to say her last name, Continelli. Anyways, I'm going to tag these women. They're all on the other side of the world of us, but they're doing amazing things, and their breathwork sessions are incredible. And try it out. I just felt called to come on and share and tell you all that it's what it is. And I hate that saying. I hate that saying, it is what it is. I really hate that saying. But we have to learn to surrender control. I think that this is what the biggest lesson that we're learning. That's the biggest lesson I'm learning right now, is learning to surrender control. We have no control over what is happening except for how we show up. And I get that, but it is like really hard to learn to surrender control, and really hard to learn to trust that what happens. So yeah, I'm just really grateful. So I didn't think I was going to come on and cry. I'm really grateful for each and every one of you, and I think my husband's watching. Awesome. Take the time you need, do the body scans, give yourself permission. And for those of you who have little kids, I think that it is super, super, super imperative that we watch. We're living a human mess, and I'm all about emotional resilience and speaking about the emotional intelligence to give our children permission to be in the feels. But please be mindful of how you are portraying your fears. I've had to catch myself many times and do a reframe. A positive reframe that I think I'll leave you all with is, in 5 years from now, when we tell this story, what is the story we're going to tell? So I think that we all have the power within us to influence another human being. And I always try at the best that I can to be mindful of how I touch another human being with my energy. And I think that now more than ever, it is so important, especially with our kids and with each other as well, but especially with our kids. We're allowed to be in the feels, but be super mindful of how you're touching them energetically. Allow space, obviously, for the conversation, the communication, but give them permission as well to tell you. You know, if all you have is a TV on in the background and that's all they're hearing, maybe rethink that. If all you're doing is listening to the news on your phone and they're in the background, maybe rethink that. Humans all deal with things differently, so a lot of us are using memes for humor. I know I have. there's room for all of that. Okay, so there's no guilt, there's no shame. Just be very mindful of how you leave another human being energetically, how you touch that other human, and especially with our kids. So I'm going to leave you at that. In 5 years from now, when we tell this story, what is the story we're going to tell? I think that that's a really powerful reframe. Um, and I'll get off now, and I'm going to write the names of the ladies who are offering breathwork classes that I know of for free online. And you could just go follow their pages. They don't even know I'm doing this. This is not an ad disclosure, but I just did, as I said, that I just did that breathwork session with Sophie Kesner tonight at 6, and I think it was really necessary. Today has been really, really hard for me. It's been hard for everybody. I get that. I just really miss my son. So I want you all to have a good night's sleep. Sleep is super vital. Drink your water. Eat food that nourishes your body and that you love. Watch your thoughts. Get some fresh air. And breathe. This is what I have. I love you all. Peace, love. Peace, love. Okay, bye.